Check 1, 2. Hello. Oh, hello everyone. It's good to see all of your faces. My name is Mark Chilla. I am WFIU's program director. You may hear me early in the morning on Morning Edition or on Friday evenings on my vocal jazz program Afterglow. I am delighted to be here this Friday evening. Thank you. Delighted to be here this Friday evening as your master of ceremonies for the third installment of Swing in September. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. You know, WFIU and the Jazz Studies Department at the Jacobs School of Music have been putting on these jazz concerts for a couple of years now. Last year, we could not have one. They had been known in years past as Jazz in July, but if you've looked at a calendar at all in the last couple of weeks, you'll notice that it is no longer July, it is September. We had to postpone it a few months. So Jazz in July, at least this year, is Swing in September, and we are all delighted that you all are here. All right, before we get on with the music, I do have a few people that I want to thank. Our thanks first go out to some important partners. Our presenting partner for the 2021 Swing in September series is Greene Schultz Trial Lawyers. Let's hear it for them, Greene Schultz Trial Lawyers. One of the organizations that make this community event possible. We also want to thank our supporting partner this year, which is IU Credit Union Investment Services. Let's hear it for them. Greene Schultz Trial Lawyers, IU Credit Union Investment Services, they make this free community event, this live jazz concert possible for all of you. I also want to thank WFIU members and listeners. If you're a member of WFIU, let me see a show of hands. Excellent. I am going to give you a hand right now. So thank you so much for being a member of WFIU. You know, I should mention next week we are having our fall membership drive, our fall fund drive. So if you're not a member of WFIU, or if it's time to renew that membership and you hear myself next week asking for your support, or one of my colleagues like David Brent Johnson or Brother William Morris or Kate Young or John Bailey asking for your support, remember this beautiful Friday evening that we're spending together and know that it's your support that makes these kinds of events possible. Before we get to the music, if you're thirsty, we have a water station right over there behind me, off to my right, your left. There's a water station, so you can get some water and stay hydrated on this lovely Friday evening. We could not have asked for better weather, not a cloud in the sky. This is absolutely wonderful. And now, I think it's time. Are we all ready? It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the musical act you're going to be hearing tonight. I made a special request to be the MC tonight because I love hearing this singer perform in Bloomington, one of Bloomington's finest jazz singers. Her latest album, which came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2-ish years ago, We're All in the Dance. It's a wonderful album. I featured it on Afterglow several times, and it's just my distinct pleasure to introduce your musical act for this evening, the wonderful, the talented, my good friend, Rachel Caswell. Let's hear it. Thank you all for coming.
so much. Good evening, fine folk of Bloomington. Thank you so much for coming out. We are thrilled to be here. We are thrilled it is not raining. So thanks so much for coming out and bringing your blankets and your chairs and your sandwiches and just having a good time with us tonight. We're going to hopefully give you a great time for the next hour or so. I want to go ahead and introduce the band. The gentleman who just wandered off is Tom Walsh on saxophone. On piano, we have Abik Mazumder. On drums, we have Miles Damaso. Two wonderful IU students, so it's appropriate that this concert is sponsored by IU Jazz. And then, all the way from Louisville, the wonderful Tyrone Wheeler. I don't know many people who would drive for 2 hours to come help me out, man, so thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and continue with a tune that appears on that record that Mark so kindly mentioned. This is a tune that is not a jazz tune, but it can be a jazz tune. So this is a tune by Sting. This is Fragile.
This final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever should. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. Like tears from a star, on and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are.
but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. Thank you. A beak's on top of it. That's great. We're going to continue with a tune that Sarah, my sister Sarah, violinist, and I recorded several years ago with Fred Hirsch. We said, you know, we got this composer from Bloomington that's all right. We have a little Hoagie Carmichael from time to time. And he liked what we brought to the table, and we made a great arrangement and addition that went out on that record. So this is one of Hoagie Carmichael's gems that I love. It's I Get Along Without You Very Well, except sometimes. And there's a drum line playing around the corner, so it's perfect for a vocal opening that has no accompaniment. That's all right. I don't mind a drum line. I played on the, okay, my band director, Janice Stockhouse, is sitting in the front row. I was her drum major in 1991? No, 1990. I was drum major at Bloomington High School North. Oh, yes. The things we remember. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except when soft rains fall and drip from leaves, then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do. But I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should. Of course I have. Except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. What a guy. What a fool am I to think my breaking heart could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I float once more? No, it's best if I stick to my never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two. Could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I fall once more? No, it's best if I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except perhaps in spring. So I should never think of spring. For that would surely break this heart in two. Abik Mazumder. The joys of outdoor concerts. Thank goodness for back phrasing. All right, we're going to continue with a tune that was on a duo record that I did. It was actually half a set of duos with Dave Stryker and half a set of duos with Jeremy Allen. And this is a tune that pulled out from that to do with the whole band. This is a tune called For All I Know. It's often done as a ballad, but we're throwing it at you as a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. For all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand and my heart will be in it. For all we Tyrone Wheeler, busting out that bow. Come on. Come on. If you drive 2 hours, you get to bring the bow, right? You get to bring the bow. Deep is the midnight sea, warm is the fragrant land, sweet are your lips to me, soft as the moon and sand. Oh, when shall we meet again? When the night has left us, will the spell remain? Though waves invade the shore, though we may kiss no more, night is at our command, moon and sand, and the magic of love.
the night has left us, will the smell remain? Though waves invade the shore, though we may kiss no more, thine is at our command, food and sand, and the magic of love. The magic of love. The magic, the magic, the magic, the magic, the magic. The magic, the magic, the magic, the Tom Walsh. So I pulled out a tune that I haven't done in a minute, but I love it. I love all of these tunes. I brought you all my favorites. This is a tune by the great Thelonious Monk. I thought a beak might enjoy it. Who doesn't like a little bit of Thelonious Monk? And it's appropriate. This is the centenary year of Jon Hendricks. Mark Chilla and I were just talking about that. Mark, is your show tonight on Afterglow? Is that... I'm talking to you, Mark Chilla. The lyrics to the next tune are by Jon Hendricks. So you should check out Afterglow tonight at 8 o'clock. They're doing a rebroadcast of a wonderful show that Mark did on Jon Hendricks. So because this is his centennial year. And so this is highly appropriate that we would do this song. So this is a tune when you play it, it's called Reflections. And when you do it with John's lyrics, it's called Looking Back. That's all right. You did. As I'm reflecting back on my life, it's like a dream. Things are not quite what they seem. There's always something missing, something unseen, but dimly remembered. I think of paths I might have taken, lives I'd have changed, some living souls rearranged. And I'm amazed how tender feelings can be. In looking back, we just peek through the crack between what's real and
Tyrone Wheeler. And looking back, we just peeked through the crack between what's real and false in this eternal war. To say I would live life the same way, but that's the way that life goes. Thank God I'm a woman who knows. One of the things I enjoy doing, and I think a lot of singers do, is taking tunes that a lot of people know one way and kind of turning it on its head. I like doing that. And so this is a tune that a lot of people know, again, as a ballad. And so I've put a groove under this, and we're going to have a good time with You Don't Know What Love Is. So just kind of speak in when it seems appropriate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. There you go. There we go. You don't know what love is until you learn the meaning of the blues, until you've loved the love you had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how lips hurt until you've kissed and had to pay the cost, until you flipped your heart and you have lost. You don't know what love is. Do you know how
cannot live yet never dies until you face each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. cannot live yet never dies until you face each dawn with sleepless eyes. your love is. Yeah. Woo. We've got a few more tunes for you, but we'll get you out before the sun gets all the way down. How about that? Does that seem reasonable? Take every last bit of sun we can get these days, right? So we're going to continue with another Hoagie Carmichael tune. This is one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. This is another one of those tunes, often a ballad, but you can do other things with it. So just two feel. Two feel. What? Yeah, whatever it says there, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me, oh no. It's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation, oh no. It's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams, they all come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. just the nearness of you. It is your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft light to enchant me if you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you, the nearness, the nearness, the nearness of you. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you one more torch song because everybody deserves another torch song, right? I think so. This is a tune that I kind of discovered. This is one of my pandemic finds. It's a tune that was made famous-ish, initially by Doris Day, and then a handful of other folks have come in and made recordings. Cannonball Adderley made like a really fascinating recording of it. Nancy Wilson made a great recording of it. Michael Brecker made a great recording of it. And I played this at the B-Town Jazz Fest recently, and I think it deserves another go. So this is a tune by Nicholas Brodsky, but the lyrics are by Sammy Kahn, who some of you might know better. This is I'll Never Stop Loving You. Stop loving you, whatever else I may do, my love for you will live till time itself is through. I'll never stop loving you, and when forever is through, my heart will beat the way it does each time we meet. The night doesn't question the stars in the skies. So why should I question the stars that appear in your eyes? Of this I'm more than just sure. My love will last and endure. I'll never, no, I'll never stop loving you. Tom Walsh. So let's hear it for this great band. Abik Mazumder on piano. Tyrone Wheeler on the bass. Miles Damaso on drums. Tom Walsh on the saxophone. And Mark Chilla is going to come up and have you give a huge round of applause to our wonderful set of sponsors who have made all of these concerts possible. Let's hear about those folks.
Absolutely. Let's hear it for Rachel Caswell. She's got one more, but let's hear it right now. Just some wonderful music tonight. Again, I do want to thank our sponsors. In addition to WFIU and the Jazz Studies Department at the Jacobs School of Music, we do want to thank our presenting partner, Greene and Schultz Trial Lawyers. They're right over there. Let's hear it for them. Thank you so much. Also, thanks to our supporting partner this year for Swing in September, IU Credit Union Investment Services. Let's hear it. They make this free event possible, and it's also made possible by our WFIU members. I do want to make one more plug. Our membership campaign starts on Tuesday, so hopefully, if you're not a member, you'll become a member when you listen to us on the radio next week. Again, thank you all for coming out on this beautiful, beautiful Friday night for Swing in September. There is a food truck right over there to my left, your right, if you're at all hungry afterwards. And after we're all done here, you can turn on the radio and listen to some Afterglow tonight at 8, as Rachel graciously alluded to earlier, and then listen to my colleague David Brent Johnson's show, Night Lights, at 9 o'clock tonight. So thank you again all for coming out to Swing in September, and let's hear it one more time for Rachel Caswell.
Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? Do I want you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? hang around you. Do I love you? Oh, why do I, honey? Did I?
I do? Do I need you? Oh, my, do I? Oh, honey, did I do?
hanging around you. Oh, do I love you? Oh, my, do I? Oh, honey, did I do? Oh, honey, did I do? Abik Mazumder, Tyrone Wheeler, Miles Damaso, Tom Walsh, and I'm Rachel Caswell. Thank you so much for coming out. Please come back next week and pray for good weather because the IU Jazz faculty, headed by our stalwart chair, Tom Walsh, will be out here closing out the month of September. So come back for one more week and support your public radio station. They will make the drive shorter if you contribute sooner. So get on it. Thanks for coming out.